Hello people on the internet. I realised as I left work today that it is exactly 6 months today that I got my car. So I thought it was time to do a quick video. As you can see, since I last came by, I've changed the number plates and it's been rained on. Let me get in the car, out of the noise and wind, and I'll run you through some numbers, because this is a numbers day today. Got my carpet map. Oh yeah, so first things first, a new software update dropped today. I didn't research it. 21.4.18, basically nothing changed. It's been a while since we had a big drop. I think the last one was around Christmas time. So I've got a piece of paper in my pocket. Let me turn that down. Here is my prep sheet, and this is what I've discovered after 6 months. So I've driven exactly 7,420 miles in 6 months. The average, I think I remembered it right, the average watt hours is 284, and that includes in the winter when I was using the heater a lot more. Since March, so 24th of March when I last reset it, it's 263. It's got a 75,000 watt hour battery, 75 kilowatt battery, and that gives me 75,000 divided by 285 gives a predicted range of 263 based on my average use, and I comfortably would get 250 miles out of that. I had an opportunity to look through my electric costs. I've got a home charger, and I've only ever charged about twice for practice in the supercharger station. So I added up from my PodPoint app all of my costs, and I've spent £167 in 6 months on electricity for my car, and that averages out at 2.2 pence per mile, which is peanuts. And as you may have guessed from the videos and my previous messages, I'm a bit of an obsessive on these things. I put in every fuel receipt into an app for my old car, and I spent £3,500 to do 24,500 miles, and that works out on my BMW. It was costing me just under 14 pence per mile, which means that if we put 14 pence per mile into 7,000 miles I've done in a Tesla, I would have spent £1,000 if I was putting diesel in it. So I've saved myself £866 in 6 months on fuel. And then, as you see there, other costs, zip. I have spent not one single pound on this car since I owned it. Although that's a lie, because I've got some vinyl stick-on number plates coming. Because the one at the front is falling off already because the front of the car's got a funny shape. And that's where we are. Just a quick one, 6 month update, absolutely loving it. And I was going to talk you through the new update live as I found it, but the new update doesn't seem to have done anything, so I can't. Alright, hope those numbers are interesting to you. Anyone who's thinking about getting a Tesla, I strongly advise you do it as long as you have access to the supercharger network, or you can get a home charging point. I should just say for that caveats that you're looking, so November and December are the highest. I didn't have the cheap energy tariff at that point. I went on to the cheap energy tariff in January, and I don't know how in March I didn't spend any money. Maybe I didn't go to work that month. But there are my numbers. I'm pleased. 2.2 pence per mile. I told my wife it wasn't many, and it turns out I was right. Bye all.